always elaborate on the consequences of them not doing business with you. You have to go deep. How much faster can you sell the home that you're building right now because of how fast we move? If we're early, how much money are you saving? I know it sounds crazy, but get emotional with them. It's cliche, but it's true. Like, if you're going in the day and you're just trying to wing it and improvise everything, dude, no, it's not gonna work out. The only time you're allowed to improvise is during a conversation. And even within the sales process, look, that's how prepared I am. Authority, energy, familiarity. You got a frame, relationship, age, where they live, family, income. But can you ask for income if you don't know authority? If you don't have authority? The guy's like, who the fuck are you to ask me about how much money I make? But if you have authority and they look up to you, they'll be like, oh shit. So you have to have authority. Authority doesn't come by you acting like you're something you're not. Authority is the way you respect yourself. You know, authority is the way you disrespect them respectfully. Like, sometimes you want to put people down on purpose in a respectful way. You know what I mean? Like, just that, what I just said to him. Hey dude, I gotta plan my day. Like, you can't just... I said that respectfully though. What did I say? I put him down, but then I also told him, you build him back up right away. Yeah, I'm excited to see you. If I had left it without, yeah, I'm excited to see you, he might be like, yeah, fuck this guy. Or tell me he's busy. But what did I do? I said, you gotta let me know so I can plan my morning accordingly. By the way, I'm excited to see you in person. I'm excited to meet you in person. Put him down, build him back up. You know, this is all psychological. But if you leave it there, now he's offended. You know what I mean? Framing, you gotta rephrase. Active listening, show that you care. Outcare the competition. Those are reminders that I have in my sales process. Because you gotta care. You have to outcare. You gotta understand that other people do what you're doing. And even if they don't do what you're doing, the person on the phone doesn't know how good you are compared to your competition. Because you haven't earned the right to show him how good you are yet. It's your job to show them how good you are. Now, once they know how good you are, you can take a different tone. You can show off a little bit more. You can get away with certain things. Because now you've got everything. You know they're not going anywhere. You can get away with certain things. Check this out. So you're gonna move, right? Ask a few questions. We're going to go ahead and cut right into business, right? Go deep, be specific, result driven. If they don't do it, see, this is very important for you guys. Check this out. You have to always elaborate on the consequences of them not doing business with you. You have to go deep. What are the consequences of them not doing business with you?
Getting shitty products.
Getting shitty products. What else?
But take that out of the equation.
The time.
I want to take shitty products out of the equation because here's why. Because we're building boxes. So
It's all the same.
when you start telling people about shitty, because people don't, again, builders, they'll fix it. If it's a shitty product, you guys install into a shitty product, we got warranties. They're gonna have to fix it. Okay, so I never talk about shitty products.
Well, can I add something to that too? Not to mention, they don't know whether or not the product is shitty yet.
They don't even know if our product's good or bad yet. They don't
know the difference yet.
Yeah.
So he's right. Put it away. What else?
Yeah, I don't ever say shitty product.
Right.
What are the consequences?
Not getting your stuff on time.
Okay, time is a big one. What else?
Time's money.
Yeah.
And you relate always their time to money, okay?
Yeah.
Now, also, I would always say, what is the number one value you get from us? What do we sell?
Finished interiors.
Custom.
Okay? But besides that,
Furniture.
it's not outside of product. What do I say when I talk to a builder? I want to take away there's 470,000 million parts in building a house, okay? I want to take the headache out of that portion of it. Cabinets and millwork are a big portion of that. Let me take that away from you. Let me be your project manager. I'm going to build that relationship so you call me, I handle that for you. No different than the car business. It's the exact same too. They fucking hammers, they're nail pounders, they don't care. They're blue collar workers. We're not. We offer a product, but our service and our relationship building is high priority, number one. Okay? You become their project manager. We're gonna know, remember what I say? We're gonna know when you're ready for our cabinets. As soon as you sign with us and a deposit is given to us, we have PMs that go to your job sites and we look. Is your flooring down? Is the drywall in? Is the paint done? All that's done. I'm taking that. I know exactly when to start your project. You don't have to call me. In fact, I'm gonna give you monthly or daily or weekly updates. That's what we're gonna do for you. So what are we building first?
Relationship.
The whole relationship. Don't even mention quality of the fucking product. Remember what I said about, I don't mention quality of product anymore. If you're in business, your product better be high quality, okay? And we've said this, and we're transferring to that now, okay? Because we're gonna compete, because we're competing with 400 cabinet plants, okay?
With deep pockets.
With deep pockets. They already play this game, you know, because what's going to happen is, well, you've only been in business 1 year. What makes you better than Distinctive that's been in business 15 years? $40 million company versus a $5 million company. What makes you better than them? How are you able to tell us that you're better than them? Quality? I think they've got it. They've got that figured out, right? Okay. So we don't ever want to speak about that. What we offer for them is a relationship better than anything that's out there. How are we going to do that for you? Again, boom, 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 run down through it, right? Then, not to mention, we've taken our cabinets one step further. Well, what do you mean? Cabinets a box, cabinets a box. Glad you asked that. Here's what I can tell you. We're not just boxes, we're furniture pieces. Furniture pieces. Most of your clients that are buying your houses, where do they spend most of their money? After the house is done, when they gotta wait 8 to 10 months to get their furniture. They're going to Carolinas, they're waiting 8 to 10 months, and they're okay with that, and they're spending gobs and gobs of money. Right? Because the furniture actually now makes the house a home. Am I correct in saying that? Yes, you are. Okay, great. What if I can offer furniture pieces in everything that we build? Well, how do you do that? Perfect example. Let me show you. Our interiors match our exteriors. Our drawer boxes match our exteriors. 3/4 inch drawer boxes. These are pieces of furniture. That's what we sell. If somebody's budget, you know, needs to hit a budget, we can dial it down a little bit. But our claim to fame is matching interiors. We want to make sure that we're building furniture pieces for you and your clients. Boom, over. Okay, that gets them listening now. Then we go right into, let me show you how that's done. You got an hour of your time, you can come to our plant, we show you. Boom.
I want to go back to consequences. Repeat what you started with. We said time.
Yeah, time, delivery.
Always go time, which means money. Okay.
Well, and a lot of the other, companies, and I'm just talking about like this is, I'm not saying this is what I would say to them, just so I can figure it out. Is a lot of them about transaction and not a relationship. It's just about the money. And then like Brian said, we want to take the stress off of them and handle everything. If something goes wrong, reach out to us. We have people who are going out there, project managers, myself, going to check on the jobs to see exactly where we're at, so we know.
But let's back that up. This is me, Distinctive here. I'm using just an example. Again, $40 million company. They're sitting telling you, well, Distinctive, they got PMs. So now you go, oh, fuck. What do I say now?
That's what I'm saying. That's why you need to dig deep into the consequences, not what you offer. What you offer is similar to what other people offer. The difference is the custom stuff that we do, yes, but at the same time, they don't know that. There's certain things that they won't know. There's certain things that they don't know. You don't need to try to explain it to them. So strike where it hurts right away. What hurts? Time, money. Hey, the only problem you're gonna have doing business with us, all right, is that we're gonna have to rent a storage unit because we're gonna be ready before your project is. That's how fast we go. And let me ask you a question. How many more projects and how many more homes are you going to be able to add into your portfolio this year if we move this fast? How much faster can you sell the home that you're building right now because of how fast we move? That's a lot of money. I'm going to save you millions of dollars. We're going to build a relationships. We're going to become family. We don't treat our cabinets like cabinets. We treat them like pieces of furniture, okay? And how many people call you and invite you to the shop just to show you how to build your cabinets? No one. I want you here anytime you want. This is your home. Like, that's the way you want to talk to them. Familiarize yourself. But again, consequences. If we're 4 months late, that costs you how much money? If we're early, how much money are you saving? You know what I mean? That's how you want to talk to them. So the consequences of them not doing business with you is important. I know it sounds crazy, but get emotional with them.
Yeah.
Go deep when it comes to the business. Again, talk about the consequences. That's going to force them to go deep with you. Like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. We've had this issue. And then you'll be surprised. When you do these things and you open up with people like that, you have no idea, bro. These guys get personal with you. Like, they'll start telling you things that they never thought they would even tell you. Yeah, we're dealing with this, and then my wife, and then my daughter, and then we have to do this, and then that cost me this much, and because of that project, I couldn't do this. Like, it gets very, very serious when you actually are able to earn their trust. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. The close is very, very simple. You just have to, once you build that report, you can ask them anything. Hey, let's set up a call, a Zoom call. If you're in town, why don't you stop by the office? Just like to come and shake our hands, meet with me and the CEO. I'm with him all day, every day, and yeah, he loves to meet his clients, and we'd love to have you. And when he comes out here, that's it, man. Or even let him know we're here to build relationship. Listen, I'm not asking you to come do business with us right away. Just come and see what we do, and then you decide for yourself. That's it. That's how confident we are in what we do. But again, consequences of them not doing business with you is a very, very big one. And I want you to dig deep into it. Okay? Cool. So we're gonna have to have a sales process when you're on the phone. I want you to be looking at it every conversation, but you need a process. No more winging the day. And same thing with your schedule. What are you doing right now? It's 9 a.m. It's 9:51. What are you doing from 10 to 11? Do you have a plan?
Yeah, well, I have it written down. This is when I prospect.
Okay, what do you have from 11 to 12?
11 to 12 is. Not to look at it.
Okay, do you have any appointment scheduled today besides the ones
Besides
coming at
one,
10:20? No one. Okay.
no.
So that's another thing. The goal for you from Monday to Thursday is to set up appointments for Friday. The goal for you is that every Friday I want fucking 5 builders here. Every Friday, minimum. That's what I want. 5 new builders coming here. Okay? And we're gonna make a plan for people that we're gonna, buy lunch for if they don't pick up the phones. If they're big builders and we know they're doing a lot of business, we gotta start investing in these relationships. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Just deliver lunch, say, hey, it's from Dream Home Design. We look forward to meeting you. Here's my phone number, call me. But we need a process, Jared.
No, as far as the sales process, of what to ask or where to go, or you know what I mean, like you have that written.
No, we'll write down something for you. I mean, I can send you this too, and then we can customize it. Listen, this is the thing. There's so many different scripts.
Right.
I don't need you to be a robot.
Right.
All right? What I need you to do is have a framework. I don't use this word for word. I mean, you saw how much there is. Dude, I've got punchlines that I use. Like, I go to my notes, I just type punchlines. I mean, that's how prepared I have to be, bro. Like, you're not... Punchlines, check this out. Boom. Look at all the punchlines I got. Look at the punchlines. That's it. No matter what I do, I have the solution. But I can give you the blueprint. But I cannot help you if you don't want to help yourself. Am I right?
Yes.
That's it. I have what you need, but you cannot improve the numbers if you don't improve the human. You are the perfect example of that. 6 months ago. You know what I mean? You gotta improve the human.
Absolutely.
Now you're getting there. Now you can improve the numbers. Does that make sense?
Yep.
But that's most people. This is great. If I could show you who you could be if you do this training, you would hate yourself right now. If I could show you what your life would look like in 3 months, you'd be disgusted by what your life looked like right now. You can use that. If I could show you what your business would look like in 2026 after doing business with us for 1 year, the only thing you'll regret is not starting with us sooner. You can use that. You would wish you started doing business with us in 2022 because of how much money we would have saved you. These are punchlines. Have them written down. I mean, these are things, honestly, I use them so much I don't need to go back to my notes because, they just pop out depending on the situation. But if you need to go back, they're right here. Do you understand how much it's costing you not doing business with us right now? Ask that question to these guys. I promise you. That makes people think, bro. How much is it going to cost me not to do business with Dream Home Design? How much is it costing me right now? The truth is, it's costing them millions of dollars. It is, yes or no? If they're building like Patterson, I don't know how many homes per year, 50 homes, 40 homes. How much is it costing them not to do business with Dream Home Design? Throw numbers out there. Brian will get to the point where he's gonna be like, bro, I'm depending on Jared a lot. It's scary, but I fucking love it. Because when I can depend on Keith, it scares me. Because if I lose him, it's a problem. But at the same time, guess what? I fucking love it because he removes a lot of pressure off of my shoulder. A lot of weight. And that's what Brian wants. Take some things off of his plate so he can focus on what he needs to focus on. And then you get to the point where, okay, now you need someone to take something off of your plate. And then you hire somebody.
So this is kind of the kitchen. So we'll draw, color coordinate everything, even put lighting. So we're gonna sublease this and get out. So my brother's in here and some engineers. So we have 4 engineers in here. From here, it gets exported out to the CNC. Once it gets exported out to the CNC, look out, because it's getting cut and it's coming out fast and furious. So. I don't care if it's a $2,000 job or it's a $20 million job. Doesn't mean anything. Again, money's last to me. Okay, you got to understand that. So that's why we wanted to come in. We're not even selling you anything today. I just wanted you to know that we're here.
Okay.
Okay, so you're here. You're going to leave just with all this information. Jarrett's your contact. I'm the CEO of the company. My wife, she's basically the one, the brains behind it, right? So we got to listen to her. But I'm not here to sell you anything, and I won't. That's why I said, hey, let's not sell you anything. Let's just bring you in here, show you what we do. Okay, you know now in the back of your mind that we're here. You need anything, you call us, we'll deliver for you.